One of the most anticipated games hopefully coming in 2022, Digimon Survive is a heavily delayed visual novel and survival strategy RPG set in a post-apocalyptic Digimon universe. So far, information has suggested the game will have multiple paths and digivolutions, along with multiple endings. The game is set for release on the PC, Nintendo Switch, PS4, and Xbox One consoles. Triangle Strategy is an absolutely beautiful pixel and 3D art-styled tactical RPG created by Square Enix, releasing for Nintendo Switch on March 4th, 2022. Development is led by the producer of Bravely Default and Octopath Traveler, and is in the vein of games like Fire Emblem or Final Fantasy Tactics. If you're interested in the game, a free demo is currently available in the Nintendo eShop. MONARK is another tactical RPG on this list created by team members of older Shin Megami Tensei and Persona developers. The Japanese already saw a release of this game, and we've covered the title in a few of our past videos. The game features a dark setting on a school campus, and characters search for the cause of a major event which has resulted in the student body trapped and unable to leave campus. We expect to cover this game more in the future, and have the English copy also pre-ordered for its February 22nd release on PS4, PS5, Nintendo Switch, and PC. Fans of this series know what to expect from Bayonetta 3. Heavy, furious action, dark atmospheres, and a kick-ass, gun-wielding main protagonist. The third game is set in the Shibuya area of Tokyo, and is set to add new elements such as the demon-fusing skill dubbed Demon Masquerade, and Demon Slave, where players can control demons to obliterate their enemies. If you like big, over-the-top action games, I'm near certain you'll find a lot to enjoy with this title. Anime fans might know GUNGRAVE from the anime, or from the PS2 third-person shooter games the anime was based off of. GUNGRAVE GORE is the long-awaited continuation to the series for PS4 and PS5. Not a lot of info has been released on the game, but going by the gameplay release, the game looks like another intense, gory, third-person shooter where players wield giant and powerful weapons to down hordes of enemies in a futuristic setting. This is another game I'm highly interested in covering on the page. Initially releasing for PC and as a timed console exclusive for PS5, GHOSTWIRE Tokyo is a first-person action game set in a futuristic Tokyo teeming with yokai. The release trailer shows off some ultra-creepy umbrella creatures and futuristic superpowers. There's been some criticisms for the vibe change between the two trailers, but I haven't given up hope on this title yet, and look forward to more info as the game narrows its current release date of 2022. The game with the closest release date on this list, Demon Gaze Extra, releases in the West on January 6th. I pre-ordered the physical copy of the Japanese release, which is out already, but I'm still awaiting my copy in the mail. This game isn't a brand new game technically, as the original version was released for PS Vita in 2013, but the new extra version features an easier game mode with additional functions for autopilot, high-speed battling, and the ability to retry lost battles. A new job class is available mid-game, and the graphics have been enhanced for larger resolutions. The game is an anime-based first-person dungeon crawler RPG and looks like a lot of fun. Hopefully you'll check out my gameplay when the copy arrives in the next few days. For years, Pokemon fans and critics have asked for a Pokemon game to release in the same vein as Breath of the Wild, and initially, press and fans alike believed they were getting just that with Pokemon Legends Arceus. Sometime in October of 2021, the Pokemon Company released a statement that the game is not the open-world experience fans craved, but instead would be more similar to Monster Hunter in that players travel out from a hub map to outlying maps and back as players complete tasks. Even with that information though, we remain excited to see this new Pokemon set in the past, expected to be released January 28th, 2022. Another hopeful for 2022, Bomb Rush Cyberfunk harnesses the visual and audio style of the past Jet Set radio game. Skaters choose a main character and crew to race around cel-shaded maps, tagging graffiti designs with the goal of challenging the local crew to gain territory. As we haven't seen any games in a long time to capture the spirit of Jet Set, many fans are anxiously awaiting the release of this game, said to release in 2022 if all goes according to schedule. We've reached out to the devs in hopes of receiving a copy of this game to show off, but regardless of a response, you can expect to see more coverage from us of this unique and quirky game. Releasing for for PC, PS4, and PS5 in early 2022, Stray is a third-person, open-world adventure game where players take on the role of a cat in a world populated by robots as he tries to return to his family. Along with the cat, players also use a drone to translate the robot language and store items. What caught my eye the most about this game was the incredible looking world you explore, which seems to have a lot of Asian and cyberpunk aesthetics. Hopefully we'll see the release of this game soon, as I expect to be very immersed in this interesting concept. Stay tuned for part 2, and if you guys like this content, remember to hit the thumbs up. If you guys want more anime news, reviews, and gaming coverage, feel free to subscribe to Yokoso Otaku.